Yo, what's up YouTube? Sharp here, and bringing you guys a gameplay from Felony INF, and this is actually for the new series I'm going to be doing where I watch amateur players gameplay and tell them what they're doing good, bad, what their team's doing good and bad, and all that other good stuff. I still don't know what I'm going to call this yet, but before we start this video, I want to address something that I read a comment in the last video, and someone was asking about PC gaming. For the people who play on the PC, I don't have MW3 for PC, and the only way I can still do PC, but you're gonna have to capture card it for me and send it to me because I can't get on there and cap it for you like I can on PS3 and Xbox. So any PC people that want their gameplay up here for me to do this, you're gonna have to capture card it to me and get it to me somehow. And if you are a PC player, then just leave a comment saying that you are on PC, and I will contact you through YouTube when I do a PC episode. So, looks like Felon is going to be running a objective class here using an MP7 on this map, which is usually most people are going to be using ACR, unless you are one of the objective or support players trying to get the flag. So he's using MP7, which is a good class for running objective because you can run fast. I recommend it. And if theater didn't suck, I could tell you what perks he had on. But I'm gonna guess that he has extreme conditioning, which is gonna make you run faster. So I like that. Oh, and he gets a good kill on that guy. And he's doing the right thing. He's pushing long haul. The objective player, might want to go around the back. A lot of people like to flank when they're the objective player. Just because you can get those sneaky pulls and you don't really run right through the middle like you are through long haul. But he's doing good. I like how he's pushing back to his spawn right here. This is what you want to do. You want to go back to spawn, stun the flag, just like he's doing. He's getting these guys out of the spawn. Instead of pushing all the way to the right side every time you spawn, I know that's the easy way to go right when you spawn, but you don't want to do that. You don't want to go right off to the right. All it's going to do is mess up your team's spawn. It's going to give the other team a better advantage to pull the flag, and you're never going to stop them. It's just too hard to get through there from long haul. People from long haul watching over and people on the flag watching over. Now, if Felon is watching or he's playing objective, I would recommend that he try to get on the flank. He needs to get on the flank. He needs to get behind them, and he needs to actually try to get to the flag. But with me not being in the game and just watching the gameplay from first hand, that's going to be one of the things we're going to have to get around with this series. I might actually have to ask some of you guys before you put the gameplay up, what are you guys doing? What is your role for your team? Are you playing objective? Are you slaying? And the only reason I'm really saying he's playing objective is because he's using SMG, but it seems like a lot of the players on his team are using an SMG. And you really want to have a little bit of balance. Now his teammate right here, his teammate's up top useless. The pro players actually call this building useless because the building is useless. And the people who go up there are being useless to their team. And for that reason, you don't really want to go up there. It's a bad place to be. You want to avoid going to top useless, so tell your teammates that, let them know that. Don't go top useless. So, like I said, I don't really know what their team's kind of plan is here. And I like how he's running back here. Once again, I'm going to point this out. Running back. I always want to do that. But I don't really know what his team's plan here is because they don't really have too many people. It seems like they're slaying. And, what a slayer is going to be doing is running an ACR. They can be using SMG, but mainly what they're going to be doing is trying to get to the spawn points, cutting off spawns, and just trying to pick up kills. Which it just seems like everyone on their team is running around with SMGs. Just trying to get the flag. And I don't know if this is his real team. I'm going to assume since they all have INF in their tag. And the reason why I'm calling him Felon, I know if you look at the thing, it says Beast Mode Jr. His name is actually Felon INF now. But it just seems like everyone on their team was just running around. Now he's kind of, he's switched up to the ACR, playing a little bit slower, which I like to see with, his teammates are running objective. You don't need everyone on your team running. Usually you want to have one person run objective, two people trying to get kills, and then another guy supporting the objective player. And I like how he's playing defense. There's not enough time for his team to cap a flag, so really, he's slowing down, making sure the other team doesn't get a flag, and playing defense on the bad side. I like that. And they're going to go into good side with a tie over the other team, which on this map is a big deal. This is a really poorly, one-sided map for CTF. It's sad to say I don't really like the maps on MW3. That's just my personal opinion. For S&D or CTF, it seems like there's a lot of one-sidedness, and this is one of the big maps. This is a one-sided map right here, and they're on the good side. Now, right here, he should have tried to back down from that gunfight. Instead of just sitting there laying down and spraying down the hallway, he probably should have tried to back down a little bit earlier. He's lucky he got away. I don't know how much he didn't kill him, but he's lucky he got away from that gunfight right there and was able to pick up the kill. And same right here. He probably should have tried to back down from the gunfight. But I understand from my perspective, I'm watching it. It's a lot easier to do, to say than do. Once you're in the middle of the heat of battle and you're getting shot at, it's a lot harder to back down than when you're just sitting here watching and you're not actually shooting. One thing I like how he's kind of slowing down his gameplay. He's not really running around as much, and he's letting his teammates play objective, which is good. Like I said in the beginning, they were just running around chaotic, and they're progressing through the map, having just one person play objective, and their team's starting to look more like a team. They're starting to have more structure, and that's just throughout one game. Now, this is a good play by him. He's moving up through long haul. And what he wants to do here is take a left and try to spawn kill. Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do. Pick up these kills right here. Now, he doesn't want to sit here too long and get in a gunfight because he could mess up spawns. There's a possibility he could, give him a bottom arch spawn or spawn him all the way on the left side. And plus, he wants to get back over here and help his teammates kill the guys out of top useless and kill the guy on the cross. Now, I didn't see the guy on the cross right there. This is bad. He needs to be watching the cross. No one on his team is watching. Overextend is what I know the Envy guys call that. If you guys watch the listen-ins, it's called overextend. That's when people overextend and go all the way. Instead of running back to the flag, they push across. And if no one on your team is watching that, you definitely need to be keeping an eye on that. Now, they do have one guy on their flag sitting there watching it. He's pushing up to A search right now, which isn't that good enough. Like, he's sitting in a corner. And luckily, FeLon was able to pick up the kill there. Really, you want to sit top long haul or just push out the middle courtyard. Try to get as far out, get as far away from your flag when you're sitting there trying to watch that. Because one, they're going to be trying to throw nades at the flag, so you need to try to stop them from nading and stunning. And they're going to be trying to shoot up at the flag, so you need to distract them as long as you can just to try to get that cap. And that's one of the most important things, and which makes this the good side of the map. But they're up 3-0, so I expect them to play a little bit slower, try to, just control the game, control the pace. It's important when you're, on top. Instead of pulling the flag here, I like what FeLon did. He just waited top art, got the return. Probably shouldn't have tried to look down long haul and tried to kill that guy. Probably should have stayed in art because he had position on the team. He could have pushed up, maybe got some spawn kills. Would have forced the team to push back to the flag. They killed him out of top art. They might have spawned in art. It's going to give them a quicker route to their flag, so he probably should have stayed top art and tried to control the spawns a little bit more, but he chose to go down long haul and get fired on. Now right here, he doesn't want to pull the flag because his teammates are getting taken out. It looks like he wants to try to pull it, and he actually does. And this could be a bad thing. This could be a good thing. This could, when the other team has a lot of people up, it could lead to counter caps. And sometimes, you can get lucky, like right here. They got missed a lot of shots. If that guy would have hit those shots, probably could have turned out bad for him because they got the stairs back here. If the stairs died, and the guys that are behind them wouldn't have been at these stairs, and they would have been fighting the guy on art, and the guy that at the stairs probably would have pulled their flag, and it could have turned out to be a counter. So really pulling their flag when all of them are alive, and some of your teammates are getting taken out, doesn't really, it's kind of a coin flip, because sometimes it's going to help you, sometimes it's going to hurt you. It just really depends on how the other team plays it. Now right there, I don't really like that. I don't really like the whole jumping out and fighting gunfights. That's one of the things that I like to avoid. Like right there, you probably should have both those guys. I don't understand why people like fighting gunfights like that. It's just useless. There's really no point to jump out and try to fight people. And like right there, I don't know what that guy was doing. That dude was, I don't understand. But fighting gunfights, but the game's gonna end. They're gonna win 4 flags on this. Like I said, this is the good side. You want to try to control the good side, like they did. I like how their team did, controlling the good side. And I kind of paused there because my screen went black. My computer went to sleep. But controlled the sides, and they won 4-0. You know, they played the good side like it was a good side. They kind of D'd up on the bad side, which isn't a bad thing to do, and they ended up winning the game. And FeLon went 22-18. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I don't know what I'm going to call this yet, so if you guys have any suggestions, leave it in the comments. If you guys like this video, please give it a like. All that good stuff. This is Sharp. I'm out. Peace.